Did you know that in 1977, signals were received from outer space that were so cool that they ended up being called wow signals? A lucky message that is still believed to be sent by extraterrestrial life. I don't know. Sounds super interesting, don't you think? Let's have a look, but immediately after the opening theme, which unfortunately was abducted by aliens. So my old sports, this is EdDevelop, where you will find the best scientific and similar curiosities. Subscribe and activate the notification bell to enrich your day every time we upload a new video, and consider our Patreon. Find the link below in the description. Now, it is time for the fun parts. What are wow signals? Imagine waking up one morning, going to your radio telescope, and bam, you pick up a mysterious radio signal. This is what happened to Jerry Emin with the Big Ear radio telescope, and he was so excited that he shouted wow, and wrote it in the margin of the printed data. That's cosmic excitement. The wow signal was like no other. It lasted a good 72 seconds, like a catchy song you can't get out of your head. And the crazy thing is that the intensity of the signal came and went like an emotional roller coaster. It was like the aliens were playing hide and seek with us, or with Jerry, who was the one who discovered it. And the funny thing is that the wow signal was tuned to the frequency of 1420 megahertz, the same frequency that neutral hydrogen emits. These extraterrestrials know how to get attention. Imagine them coming from some remote corner of the universe just to tell us, "Hi, we're here, and we love hydrogen." Scientists went crazy trying to find the wow signal again, but had no luck at all. Maybe the aliens were in a bad mood that day and decided to keep us in suspense. Now, there are wild theories as to its origin. Some say it could be interference from a terrestrial station, like a secret intergalactic radio station. Others believe it could be some unknown natural phenomenon, like a cosmic feast of hydrogen atoms. But one thing is certain, the wow signal remains an unsolved mystery. It's like that impossible riddle that makes you scratch your head and say, where the hell did that come from? It's one of the most intriguing close encounters in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Maybe one day the aliens will send us a text message saying, "Sorry for the scare, folks. We were just playing." Quantum messages to make contact. While we decipher whether or not it's an apology message, it's interesting to note that scientists claim we're getting closer and closer to being able to establish direct communication with aliens. Want to know why, my dear old sport? A group of researchers at the University of Edinburgh have developed a complex mathematical system that could be used to establish contact with extraterrestrials through quantum physics, as recently published in the journal Physical Review D. While there is no hard evidence of intelligent life on other planets, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That many movies can't be wrong, right? According to this idea, theoretical physicists think it is possible that these supposed extraterrestrial civilizations could receive quantum messages at interstellar distances, if they possess this kind of technology. Quantum communication and its development on Earth. First, scientists insist on focusing efforts on enabling quantum communications on Earth, which would theoretically allow information to be transmitted much faster and more securely than today's systems. However, these quantum networks are currently very fragile and susceptible to interference. When quantum particles interact with their environment, quantum states can break down, a phenomenon called quantum decoherence. Quantum states are generally considered to be very fragile, and if there's any kind of external interaction… Hey, wait! Now's the time! Subscribe to the channel to be entertained while learning. It's free! The state is destroyed, explains the study's lead author, theoretical physicist Arjun Barrera, sending signals into space without interference. The researchers suggest that once these quantum communications are stabilized on Earth, they could also be sent into interstellar space via X-rays, photons, or light particles. In this way, photons would be used as quantum particles that could be sent across hundreds of thousands of light years, far beyond the Milky Way, to a cleaner environment with little chance of interference. It is plausible that photon-mediated quantum communication could be established over interstellar distances, especially for photons in the X-ray region below the electron mass, the researchers say, a tool that may never be used. Quantum messages could be suitable for establishing contact with extraterrestrial civilizations, assuming they are intelligent and have the appropriate receiving technology, although this is only speculation. In principle, it should be possible to detect a quantum signal from an astrophysical body or even an intelligent signal from an extraterrestrial civilization civilization, the researchers said. Otherwise, the interpretation of quantum messages that a supposed extraterrestrial civilization might have is not taken into account. It is also not known exactly when this quantum communication technology could be used on a massive scale on Earth. Thus, the ideas proposed by the scientists could only be useful if the existence of extraterrestrials is proven. What do you think, old sport? This could help humanity not only to establish contact with life on other planets, but also to reach new horizons in the future, such as habitable exoplanets that scientists have discovered. Who knows, maybe humanity could use this technology to send messages to Mars, or to civilizations near the star Tabby, which for years has been characterized by the mystery of its intermittent luminosity, which scientists have yet to solve. This makes us wonder, where is research into aliens going? Well, the reality is that it seems to be going nowhere, as all efforts to find extraterrestrial life are being paralyzed. After 2 decades of no results, NASA had to shut down a program to search for extraterrestrial life on other planets. Did you know that they had an exclusive division for this? Well, let's see. NASA knows that extraterrestrial life is one of the most mysterious things to exist in the entire universe, so much so that countless people around the world have tried to prove its existence in various ways. But it seems that we are a little more alone than we expected. Or what do you think? Everything is cancelled. Back in 1984, NASA itself launched one of the most sci-fi space programs in history, called SETI, which stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. And as the name implies, this program was entirely focused on finding intelligent life in the universe. Created in 1971, the special NASA program began with a proposal to create a huge and extremely powerful telescope called Project Cyclops, but due to its enormous cost, it could not be built. However, the project continued, and thanks to the telescope at Ohio University, the now famous WOW signal was found, which is still considered the only evidence we have today of an extraterrestrial transmission artificially created by another intelligence outside of Earth. Eventually, in 1999, they started a project called SETI at Home, where volunteers from all over the world could help analyze the data collected by the SETI program, and thus help in the search for extraterrestrial life. Unfortunately, after many years of sending out information to volunteers, it was decided to shut down SETI at Home indefinitely, as absolutely nothing has been found to date. We have come to the end. What did you think of the video, and do you think that NASA will resume this area of research one day? On the other hand, do you think it is possible that we will get answers to our interstellar messages in the not-so-distant future? Leave your opinion in the comments below. That's all for today. My old sport, don't forget to like and share, and we'll see you in the next video.